Very good afternoon, students. So today we will read one more chapter from your super comprehension book. Uh, this is the second chapter, headed Heidi. The heading of the chapter is Heidi. Is the name of a little girl who lives with her grandpa, and we will just read something about a sweet incident, a day-to-day daily life incident in between that grandpa and that little grandchild, that is Heidi. So it begins with a question from Heidi to her grandpa, and she is asking, "Where am I to sleep, grandfather?" "Wherever you like," answered grandfather. Heidi was delighted and began to look around. Close to her grandfather's bed, she saw a short ladder against the wall. So there was a room. In that room, Heidi and his grandpa used to live, and probably Heidi was planning to go to bed or prepare something so that she could go to bed at night. So there she asked her grandpa, "Where am I to sleep?" And her grandpa gave her affectionate reply that wherever you want you can make your bed. I don't have any problem. And after that, Heidi, she saw that there was a short ladder against the wall just before the grandfather's bed. So there she saw it, and some ideas came in her mind, and she decided that she climbed it and found herself in the hay loft. Means this is the loft or a rack where they used to keep hay. Okay, they used to store hay. So for storing hay, that loft was meant. And there, that loft, Heidi found it empty, and she decided to make her bed there, probably. Let's see. There she found a large heap of fresh, sweet-smelling hay. Yes, of course, some hay was already there, stored. And those hay were fresh. Through a window in the wall, she could see the valley. And exactly by the side, there was a window. And through that window, she could see the vast, beautiful, green, lushy valley. So that place actually became a very cozy shelter for Heidi. She thought, this is a nice place to make my bed. I can lie here and I can have a beautiful look through the window over to the vast, lush green valley. So she decided to make her bed there on the hayloft. "I shall sleep up here, grandfather. Come up and see how lovely it is," she said. So the moment she found it nice, cozy, comfortable, right at that time she recalled her grandpa with whom she was living. And she wanted her grandpa to enjoy the same comfort which she was enjoying. That shows how big her heart is. The moment she found comfort, it is the same time she is deciding that my grandpa should be here to enjoy the same kind of comfort. Oh, I know all about it. Means grandpa is telling, yes, I know all about that place, how beautiful it is. Because there was a time once I was of your age, and that grandpa might have enjoyed the same kind of pleasure which this little grandchild is about to enjoy, is about to experience. He replied, "I'm getting the bed ready now," she called him again. "But I shall want you to bring me a sheet. I can't have a bed without a sheet." Yes, of course. Over the hay, she wants to stretch a sheet. And on that sheet, with the comfort of all the hay behind her back, she wanted to lie down on that in that comfortable bed. And she wanted to prepare a comfortable bed, and it will be cushioned by the haystacks, and over it there will be a plain sheet. So see, in order to find comfort, happiness, you don't need much. You need just an effort and a willpower to find happiness. Only by using some hay and a bed sheet or any kind of sheet made of jute or whatever the thing is there, this little girl is finding a beautiful experience, is creating a bed which worth very little according to the monetary value, but the comfort, the enjoyment, pleasure the girl is having from her life by making only a bed made of hay, that is priceless. That is really priceless. So the girl wanted some sheet and some haystacks, and she told her grandpa to bring it for her. All right, grandpa, said grandpa. Grandpa is ready to follow all the orders of his affectionate dear grandchild. From a cupboard, he drew out a long, coarse piece of cloth which could be used as a sheet. Coarse means that is not smooth. A little bit coarse piece of cloth. It will be stretched over the haystack, and on it that little girl will lie down comfortably. What a beautiful life there is. No concern for amassing too much wealth, no concern for tomorrow. They are living only on that day, today, and they are extracting every single, what should I say, they are extracting all kinds of happiness and pleasure from that present moment, and they are enjoying it. That's the way you need to lead your life. You need to extract happiness from every single event that you are passing through. No need to think about past, because you can't undo it. No need to think about future, because that depends what you do today. So if you think about today, your future will be right, and you won't have to spend time concerning over so many things. You will find life very comfortable and very amicable. He carried it up to the loft where Heidi had already made quite a nice bed. She had put extra hay at one end for a pillow, and had so arranged it that when in bed, I told you earlier, she would be able to look out of the window quite comfortably. She will just look out of the window, the lush, green, vast, unending valley. She would feel comfortable. She would feel at peace with life. That's the thing most of us are running after, in search of peace. But the thing we consider to be something that will bring peace for you, and actually those things that could bring peace for you, these are different. We believe that we are running after something, some material gains in order to find peace, but actually we are running away from peace. Peace is right in front of you. You need to find it. You need to see what is in front of you first, and then you need to stretch your eyes further. There are certain little things that can give you eternal enjoyment and profound enjoyment in life, that can make you feel that how comfortable life is, how beautiful life is. So, now we must lay the sheet. But wait a moment, said her grandfather. We went and fetched another large bundle of hay to make the bed thicker, so that Heidi should not feel the hard floor under her. How caring grandfather is he. How affectionate is his granddaughter. And that's why he is telling that I need to bring some more hay, so that Heidi feels it more comfortable. So he wants to bring comfort in the life of his granddaughter. That's what his purpose. That's what his aim in life, that I need to bring her up comfortably. She should not feel any kind of pressure. She should not be oppressed by anything. She should not be concerned over anything. And I am here to guard all this kind of attack, all this kind of concern, all this kind of discomfort for my granddaughter. So this grandfather is willing to make a comfortable bed for his granddaughter. That shows us that how much eager he is to make the life for his granddaughter comfortable. They spread the sheet over the bed, and Heidi quickly tucked it in under the hay. It looked like a bed. It looked like a very tidy and comfortable bed. Heidi stood gazing thoughtfully at it. "We have forgotten something, Grandpa," she said. "What's that?" he asked. "A coverlid. When you get into bed, you have to creep in between the sheets and the coverlid. So the seat on which you are lying, and there must be another cover in order to tuck yourself in." At first, she spread out the sheet in order to tuck in the haystacks. After that, it occurred in her brain, in her mind, that, "Oh my God, these haystacks are tucked in. Where am I to tuck in?" So another sheet she needed in order to tuck in it comfortably, find a cozy bed, a comfortable bed, and nothing else. Then, oh, that's the way, a coverlid. When you get into bed, you have to creep in between the sheets and the coverlid. "Oh, that's the way, is it? But I don't have a coverlid," said the old man. "Don't worry, Grandfather," said Heidi. "I can take some more hay to cover over me." Now, she is telling that, "Don't worry about the coverlid. I will take some more hay in order to cover myself. No need to find anything," but still it is Grandpa, and this is the command of his dear granddaughter. That's why, how can he just overlook it? So already the grandpa have made a remedy for that situation, and he is telling that, "See." But the next moment grandpa returned with a large thick sack made of flax. "There, this is better than hay, is it not?" he asked. So that's what says and what tells us about the relation in between that granddaughter and grandpa. How profoundly they love each other, how profoundly they care each other, and how closely, and how and the very strength of their bond, the cord that connects these two persons of different age. This is very strong. Age and their difference, this type of difference could not make a hindrance in their life. That is how they made, and that is how they prepared their life. They made it smooth, made it comfortable for themselves. So all you need, it is your willpower, and that is your perception to life. However, what is your perception to life? Is it a fear-ridden vision or just a positive vision, affirmative vision? That depends on what kind of life you are going to pass through. Everything is in your hand and nothing else. "So now that is a splendid coverlid," said Heidi, "and the bed looks lovely altogether. I wish it was night so that I might get inside it at once." So they are preparing it for night. Once night descends, they will be comfortably tucked inside the bed that is only made of some hay and nothing else. And the kind of peace and pleasure they are finding, there, this worth anything more than anything in this world. This is priceless. I can't just tell you how much value is there for that kind of peace that the little girl is enjoying right up there on the hayloft, lying over the haystacks, just on a sheet and tucking herself inside that coverlid. This is far better than the royal grandeur of palace. That I can only tell you. So that's all for today, students. Be prepared for your exam. Viva also will be there. We have discussed in the class what kind of questions are there going to be asked during the Viva. And for every exam, one day before the exam, but that particular exam which is about to be held, one day before it, we will hold a doubt clearing class from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. There you can come and you can tell your doubts, and we will try our best in order to make it clear for you. So good luck for that exam, and I believe that you will come up with flying colors in the exam. That's all for today, students. Ta-ta.